Everybody, good morning. Welcome to the Plant-Based Morning Show. It's Thursday, March 21st. First day of spring is now 2 days behind us. The weather sure feels like it for me. We got some fun stuff today. Big, busy show, including the top 10 most innovative plant-based foods from Expo West, straight from Expo West. We had a man on the ground at Expo West, in fact, who came back with juicy inside information. And then I found an article today that has a bunch more. So we'll get to that. Doug, how are you doing today?
Matt, I'm doing all right. I'm hanging in.
Yeah?
Katie departed for a 4-day trip.
Oh yeah, right. Okay.
This morning, but
Right.
I got the kids off to school, and one will be returning as soon as this show's over, and then the games begin.
Yeah. Well, the morning is the worst part, I think. Morning's the worst. Evening after soccer practice is the worst for me when it's just me and the kids. That hour is the most stressful. Got to feed the dogs, feed the kids, clean up, all this stuff. But mornings are no good either. So I've just finished my last morning without Erin. I go pick her up right after the show's done. I'll go pick her up and then be back to normalcy. Last night I was saved by the bell, so to speak. Didn't plan that joke, but on the way home from soccer practice, I was like, "What are we gonna do for dinner?" And one of the kids said Taco Bell, and I insta turned the car off the highway, peeled off to Taco Bell.
Yeah, sounds great.
I said, "This is fantastic. We won't have to clean up, don't have to cook." And thankfully, it was a good experience. The Taco Bell was not a disaster or anything. It was all good. Food came out.
Meat in your vegan?
Nope, none of that. Food came out well. I even watched the guy make the stuff, and he seemed to do a good job. All right. So it was good. So that was I haven't had Taco Bell in a while, so that was a good thing.
I know we kind of have a busy show today, so I don't want to take too much time with the pre-talk, but I do have two updates.
Okay.
2 things to call out. One is around sleep, and I thought you'd appreciate this.
Okay.
I'm curious if you do this already. But for the past couple weeks, this kind of started around the same time I was doing the yoga stuff, but unintentionally. I have been like after the kids go down, we just turn off all the lights and use candles throughout the whole house. The bathroom, the bedroom, the living room. Maybe there's an occasional light that gets turned on because you're looking for something or something like that, but trying to really limit the amount of external light. And I have absolutely loved it. It has been so nice to be like, it's just amazing how much calmer I feel with the candles.
Right.
And even like taking a shower or something like that just is a great reset. And I've been passing right out as soon as I lay down in bed.
I mean, no, I haven't. I've never heard of anyone even doing that. But I think the theory is good. I think we're supposed to go to sleep when it gets tired. When it gets dark, we're supposed to be tired and go to bed. And I found that whenever I go on like a motorhome trip with my dad and we're camping, that happens after 1 or 2 days. You just start getting really tired at like 7:30, and it's like, what is going on? And it's just the sun goes down, and so I think it makes total sense. So yeah, I just never heard of. I never even thought of like that, using candles instead. But makes sense.
Yeah.
How many
just
candles
being in the darkness? I'm taking I'm lighting them as I go into a room, right? I'm not just like lighting up the whole house and leaving it lit the whole day, but so we have like 3 or 4 small ones in the living room. The bedroom has 3. The bathroom has 2.
And it's enough light that you can like see stuff?
I mean, if you're like digging around looking for something, it's not. But you can shower in it. You can brush your teeth with it. You can get changed and all that stuff. Yeah.
Are the kids like? Why are we
like
going
fully
Amish?
on board with this? with this candle thing? It's awesome. So I just want everybody to do it because it's just I like feel so much calmer. And then like you said, the darkness, it just resets you a little bit. And
yeah, I can see how it would make you calmer. That makes a lot of sense. I think it'd be great. I somehow doubt I'll do it. It seems like a lot of, I don't know, just a lot of effort, fire hazards and stuff. But maybe I'll do that. Do you like have a little like candle carrier that you like carry around with you, like those old
Oh, that would be awesome. That would be so good. I had like an old timey nightgown and stuff, and just like, carrying my candle around. That would be great.
All right. Well, Big Meaty X Claus agrees. I use a candle for 20 minutes before bed. It helps so much. Yeah, I like the idea. You know what? I'm not gonna do my whole house, but I think maybe nighttime, if you're gonna read in bed or something, maybe just put a candle on instead of the light. I could see that being a good thing.
I know you take baths in the morning. Do you shower at all at night, or are you just
no? Really don't. I've experimented with that a little bit because that is always one of the sleep hacks. Is either like take a cold shower or take a bath as hot as you can handle it. And it's either hot or cold. It's crazy that both of those are like have become popular as sleep hacks. But no, none of it really did that much for me. So I just do it when I feel like it, when I'm cold in the day, really.
So that's update 1. Update 2 is I went to the Y yesterday and lifted weights for the first time in years.
Yeah,
I've been doing some strength work, mostly body weight and kettlebell stuff at the house.
right.
But to be like actually on the bench press and incline press and all that stuff, first time in a long time. Buddy took me, and because I just feel so uncomfortable in there, as you know, we talked about this. I just feel so uncomfortable in a weight room. But went with a buddy, and he kind of coached me through some stuff. And it was good. I'm quite sore today.
Yeah, I'm sure. Tomorrow might even be worse.
Yeah.
Are you was it like, are you saying I wanted to do this? Like, this is the thing I'm gonna start doing, or were you just like hanging out with the buddy and just said, oh, let's go to the gym?
We were gonna go for a run, and then he said, what if we went to the gym instead? And I said, okay.
Right. So you might might keep it up. I mean, I would never go to the gym if I didn't plan on continuing. If it wasn't like this is the beginning of a new habit, I would never just go to the gym and then stop.
Yeah, I think I will. I think I will try to keep it up. I mean, it's not going to be 4 times a week or whatever, for sure. But
you once have membership at the Y?
Yeah. Because we use it for the pool to swim and stuff.
Honorary paid for by the town because you're a town councilman. The whole family gets free membership. No,
I wish. No.
Taxpayers' money squandered. No.
That would be considered a free gift and a bribe, probably, from the YMCA association. So can't do that. No, we pay full price just like everybody else.
Okay. What about the other stuff you get for free? Like when you got that Plant Strong stuff for free, that was a bribe. Could have been considered a bribe.
Oh yeah, I've never even thought about that stuff.
Are they trying to penetrate the Black Mountain market at all?
Black Mountain market. Yeah.
Trying to get in
Eagles?
I
don't think so. No. I don't think that counts. It's all under $35 to you, so we're good.
Oh, okay. All right. Good. All right. So we got some bad news here. Carmen has come in with the spoiler. But I heard that having candles in the home is bad for your lungs. Not sure if it's just certain types. And
get out of here, Carmen. Get out of here.
Yeah, just in the bathroom routine and then in bedroom. So they've poked holes. You can't have a good idea here, Doug, without
See, I know this is what's wrong with the health market, the health media market these days. Is as soon as you find one thing that's working well for you, there's always a counter that makes it not good for you. I mean, I don't know. Is better sleep and less screen time and light and stuff like that better for me than my lungs getting some candle?
Yeah, that's a good question. I mean, sleep is super important. So if it is really causing better sleep, I'd say maybe worth the trade-off. Maybe you just need to get the right candle, the one that burns clean stuff for you.
Yeah.
I don't know. Okay. Speaking of sleep, I've somehow gotten my Oura Ring. I've had like 9 consecutive days of 6.5 hours sleep, 6.5 hours sleep. It just now like my body has been trained to do exactly that much sleep, and it never feels like quite enough, but it always feels better for me than like the 8 hours, on and off, where I'm in bed for 10 hours and sleep for 8. This is more like in bed for 7, sleep for 6.5, and it's working. It's like somehow I got trained on that sleep conditioning thing that program was supposed to do that I quit. Somehow, like my body just realized it was supposed to do that. So, it's not great or bad, but it's good. I'm happy that it's happening.
Yeah. So good. That's great news.
It is. Okay. Let's jump in then to our shows. We got some good stuff planned. Decently sized weather report. By the way, someone said yesterday why the first day of spring was so early this year. They said it was because of leap year. I don't think we called that out. But someone left a comment saying that's what it was, and that makes more sense. That we actually are one day further into the year than it seems like. So then it happens a day earlier, which is just a little weird because then it seems like the next year it would need to be a day later. I don't really know, but who knows? All right. Ali says maybe do some essential oils in a diffuser instead of a candle. I like to use them with yoga. See, I've heard the same thing about essential oils, that they are what should not be breathed in too much. That's like a less natural thing than breathing regular air, because you're breathing small particles of things that we're not probably meant to necessarily breathe in. So like you said, you can't. There's no good health habit that can be uncriticized by somebody. Who knows? Okay, good. Let's get to the show. Get to the weather report here, and then then to the main event. I forgot to put the show title. Damn it. I'm doing it right now. Expo West, plant-based foods. Hopefully that'll still work in the Google, in the YouTube. All right, here we go. Show is beginning. Weather report. Thursday, March 21st. Strive Free Milk Whole. That's FREEMILK, all capital letters. An alternative milk made with perfect day sustainable whey protein. Same stuff that was in that California Performance Co. whey that you and I were using, Doug, the animal-free whey protein. That has made an appearance, or no, it's being served with in a coffee drink in partnership with Florida Coffee Roasters, Oceana Coffee, at the 2024 Miami Open. Doug, do you know what Miami Open is? What kind of event that would be?
I have no idea.
Take a guess.
Miami Open. I'm going to say either beach volleyball or a dance party.
Okay. No, it's a tennis event. I thought it was, okay. I figured it was golf. I don't know why. It just seemed like, I didn't think they'd play tennis down there. So it seems so hot for that. But tennis is what it is. I don't really know if I'm sure it's not the only milk that's on offer there to go with the coffee, but they are doing it. There's some, health benefits about it. High protein content, lower saturated fat than typical whole milk would be. And it's just using the plant-based whey, the animal-free whey. It's not like the rest of the milk, the casein and all that is replaced by stuff. It's not there. So it's this kind of hybrid product. So anyway, it's kind of cool. Comes from precision fermentation. I'm glad to see that that's still happening because it does taste good. So hopefully people will do that and like it and say, this is no different. I'm in.
Yeah, that's cool.
It's strange that like a brand we've never heard of is the first one ever being served at a major sporting event. That's what they said. The first animal-free milk made with precision fermentation ever served at a major sporting event. All right, next one, UK company New Coco, as in new Coco. That's NUKOKO. They raised $1.5 million to make cocoa from, get this, fava beans. We've talked a lot about cocoa supply problems due to climate change. The prices surged 89% in 2023 and have doubled again in the first 20 months of 2024. So we need a cheaper cocoa if we want to keep eating chocolate the way we do. So now they're making it out of fava beans.
Are they going to have to label that fava bean cocoa?
Yeah, who knows? Yeah. Surely they will, because the cocoa producers will get mad, and I don't know how powerful they are.
Cocoa lobbyists.
But surely there will be labeling rules. I mean, it's probably going to happen. That plant-based foods may be the first big one to make all this controversy about, but the technology's there. They're going to start replacing all the foods with fake ones. So then we're going to find out how to label things, I guess.
Yeah.
All right, Peet's Coffee, Doug. You probably like them because they're a Starbucks competitor, or maybe you don't because they're also one of the giants. They have 360 locations in US, China, and Dubai. On their spring menu of this year, which I guess just started 2 days ago, they've got the new Southwest breakfast burrito. It has savory plant-based chorizo, just egg, which you like, I know, and BioLife cheddar, all wrapped in a tortilla with Southwestern flavors. This sounds like your Whopper that you invented, Doug.
This is like my dream come true. This is I'm going to go find a Peet's right now.
Black beans, corn, potatoes, salsa verde, and green chilies.
I mean, that's like everything I would want in a junk food breakfast burrito right there. Yes, absolutely.
So you're not against Peet's the way you were against Starbucks?
Not anymore.
That's all it took.
As long as I can get a good breakfast burrito. That's all Starbucks has to do. No.
Starbucks is just not really catered to plant-based people. They just haven't. It's just so strange to me. It seems like the cafe where you most likely would find some plant-based food as far as mainstream places go, and there's really very, very little there. So yeah. I like this Peet's idea.
I do too. I actually like Peet's coffee better than Starbucks coffee too.
Really? I don't think I can tell a difference. I've gotten it a few times at the airport or sometimes at the grocery store. I've gotten a bag, and it just tastes the same. Same over-roasted bad coffee. Not bad, just is what it is. Okay, good. And then this is a new one. I've never heard of this before. OOHB, OOBLI, which used to be called Joywell Foods. They are a sweet protein developer from California. They've got the no questions letter from the FDA, which means you can make your product and we don't have any issues with it. What they're doing is this thing called Brazine protein. It's made with precision fermentation. And what it is, I think the purpose of this protein is not that it's protein, but rather that it tastes sweet. And it tastes sweet while being a protein instead of being a sugar or a carbohydrate, which sugar is part of. So I guess it's a no sugar sweetness. Somehow, for some reason, our body detects a sweet taste from this protein without sugar. I'd be really curious as to what it actually tastes like, because anything else so far that has said it supposedly tastes sweet but isn't sugar doesn't taste good to me. It just always tastes bad, even when it's natural. So who knows? But they make these teas with it, oobly fruit, sweet protein. And apparently it's like it's an actual fruit that they get it from. And the fruit is a tropical fruit. It's costly and difficult and maybe eco-unfriendly to actually harvest and use. So that's what they have precision fermented, something that makes that same molecule, but using precision fermentation. It is wild what is done with food nowadays. Just like on a routine basis that they do this now. Yeah. So,
I mean, that's kind of cool. If it actually tastes sweet and good, like think about, you could add it to any sort of drink and it would add some protein in there or something. And
yeah, right. But see, we said, stevia, same thing, right? It was like a leaf. It was natural. I was like, well, that seems good. It tastes sweet. But if you put stevia in something, it just ruins it, the flavor to me.
But maybe this is different. You never know.
Yeah, it might be. It's just nothing.
Like what if we had a sweetener for chocolate protein, for Complement's delicious chocolate protein powder that was additional protein?
Just added protein, yeah.
Instead of
that would be good, right? That would be good. All right, and last but not least, another UK university. This is Newcastle University. Their student council has voted to ensure that 50% of their food is plant-based at its ticketed events, which I don't really know what that means, increasing to 100% where possible. Part of the Plant-Based University campaign, which has seen 10 other student unions passing such proposals. We've talked about most of those, if not all, on this show. I don't get what ticketed events means versus like dining hall type stuff. Just no idea. But no, guess it's good. I'm sure people will be outraged.
Yeah, seems good.
Yeah, 50% seems reasonable. I don't know about 100. What do you think, though? You think all universities should have 100% plant-based food?
Of course. No. I mean, I don't know. Maybe. That'd be pretty cool.
Yeah. It's just, I've trouble saying you should when that many people would be upset about it. When 95% of people would be furious that they can't get the food they want. It's hard for me to say that, yes, you should do that. I know you should as far as what's right for animals. But what's right for humans, a lot of humans don't want that. So I can't say I think it should be 100% plant-based everywhere. But I like this idea. 50-50, great with that. Then everybody can find something to eat.
Definitely. And I'm sure it would decrease the amount of animal consumption for omnivores as well.
Yeah, right. All those good plant-based options for sure. And that would be the real goal for me. Okay, good. There's your weather report. That's what we got for the goings on around the plant-based world today.
Big stuff.
Yeah. Oh, you know what? I messed up. I forgot. I formatted our thing wrong. There was more details about the brazine protein, but that's okay. We don't need to talk about that anymore. Okay. On to Expo West. So as I mentioned, we had a man on the ground. Matt Tolman went to this Expo West. He walked the floor of the place. Doug, you kind of what's the word? I don't know. You got the newsletter list excited about it. Told him he was away. If you were writing in his voice, what he said through you was that he's gonna have lots of juicy details about this thing when he gets back. And we asked him, and he said, nothing really much, not nothing. Just kind of walked through quickly, and there wasn't much there.
I'm still trying to come up with what to release tomorrow, but
he did go. I don't know what he actually did, because he said there really wasn't anything interesting. It was a lot of he said the clean label stuff was happening. Like there was definitely a clean label movement, and we've seen that suggested by Whole Foods and some other organizations. But did he say anything else? Was there anything else besides that?
He said that there were a lot of people reinventing the same thing. Or repackaging the same thing.
Right. Yeah.
Which but I mean that's about it, really.
Yeah. Yeah, it's amazing that if that's true, because I don't know, this, like we just said, there's all this crazy technology that's happening right now. And the best we can come up with is like another mushroom coffee or whatever. I don't know. So anyway, this article from foodbeast.com though says otherwise. They've got 10 or the most innovative plant-based foods from Natural Foods Expo West 2024. let's see how many there are. 3, 4, 5, 6, about 6 of them. So let's get into those, and we'll just see
pull this one up.
Okay, yeah, do that. Nice pictures on this one. Should we? By the way, we haven't really acknowledged people's comments yet. Should we? Anything going on here? No, nothing about that. All right, so
Britters was in agreement with me about Peet's coffee, so I trust Britters.
Britters knows coffee, so I would too. All right, here we go. Number 1, in no particular order, I guess, is Yo Egg. YO space egg. Poached and over easy eggs. They've done what most never thought possible, it says, and created a plant-based runny egg. They ooze deliciously like the real thing. Chickpeas and soybeans, and feels and tastes like biting into a real egg. But what's biting into about it when it's like this runny thing?
Well, I mean,
that cream on top stuff. That's not the egg. That's the hollandaise sauce or something, I guess. In this picture that I see. Okay,
Let's
good.
Play this little video. Do you mind?
All right, yeah, go for it. We haven't filtered it. We don't know.
We love eggs, especially poached egg, boiling water, stir-fried spinach, toasted English muffin. Poached egg on a toasted English muffin with creamy hollandaise sauce on top. On a plate. On my plate. Yum. The runny yolk is the best ever.
This is a terrible commercial.
Yo Egg, made from plants.
Yeah, that was not a good commercial.
Oatly might have had a hand in that.
But I don't know. What's your take on poached eggs?
I just have zero interest in that. I never wanted that with regular eggs, and it doesn't seem good to me. I don't know. Not something I really want. I don't even know what it is. But it's it's an egg that is kind of intact, but then when you break it with your fork, it would run more.
Yeah, you boil them somehow.
Okay.
Like you crack it and put it in boiling water, and it makes, I think, man,
a little outer.
Hard to educate the outer, the white, the white yolk. Yeah. The egg white, hardens a little bit, and then the inside, the yolk stays runny.
Gotcha.
I think that's how it works.
No, I don't want any part of that. I mean, I wouldn't want that a real egg, even a non-real egg. It doesn't sound. I don't know. I don't like runny stuff, I guess.
Yeah.
What do you think?
I'm a huge fan of the just egg stuff.
Right.
But I don't know. I've never really been attracted to poached eggs in general, so I'm not sure why this would be all that exciting for me. It seems so niche. Like, how many people you're never going to eat a poached egg every day, I don't think.
Right.
And so, I mean, maybe it's like the brunch thing that you buy for your plant-based friends, but
yeah, right. Well, it's a high-tech kind of thing, maybe. So it gets attention. All right, next up, Melody Honey, MELLODY. And this one they show in the picture here is plant-based hot honey. I don't think I've ever had hot honey in my life. That sounds pretty good. And we've heard of this before, these plant-based honeys, where they're doing interesting ways of getting them. How do they get this? It says the flavor is nearly indistinguishable. Yeah, I don't get it. I mean, there's no information here about what this is. I was thinking their description, they talk about bees and stuff. I was thinking maybe they actually do somehow use bees, but of course they wouldn't be.
No, the kind that I've had is like apple juice that's like condensed down. I'm looking at the label here, trying to find some information. But yeah, I mean, I think that the plant-based honey is really good, the kind that I've had. And I would love to see it produced on a large scale and, being able to buy it. So I think this is exciting to me.
Yeah. Okay. Good.
It's fructose, glucose, water, less than 2% jalapeno and chili peppers. So I don't know.
Yeah. I mean, I'm sure they can figure out what the actual composition is of real honey and then mimic that with these things, glucose, sucrose, whatever, fructose. But then how do you get the whatever flavors give honey its flavor? I don't know. So they don't tell us much about that.
No.
But anyway, there we go. It's coming. It's good. Look forward to it. All right, up next, Chef Chu's Kitchen fried chicken fillet. It says it's a crispy fried chicken fillet. It's in a little package, like a single serve pack, I guess. And I don't know. What do you do with it? They also make a shredded steak. It's at Whole Foods already. You can go get that stuff now. Yeah, I have no idea. I mean, who knows? What do you do with a chicken patty that's already crispy? Like, wait, I guess you put it in it's frozen. Okay, it's a frozen thing. Okay, so it's just, I mean, we already have this. This is called Guardian Ultimate Chicken Tenders and stuff like that. Yeah, so I don't know what's so good about this. Maybe this guy paid for a spot in this article or something. Who knows?
Or I don't know. Maybe it's just that much better. It says it looks like chicken, but it ain't.
Okay. I mean, they don't say anything about it being like way better or different than anything else. It just says it's here. Okay, next up, OOHB Foods Neapolitan frozen pizza. Boy, that sure doesn't look plant-based at all to me. It says tomatoes, mozzarella, and basil on there.
It doesn't say plant-based anywhere.
No. I mean, I've had an OOHB pizza before, and it was plant-based. I don't remember what the topping was. I think it had Beyond sausage on it. It was like a Sicilian style pizza. Had Beyond sausage and like some small amount of the shredded plant-based cheese. But this is just this is a bad article we have here, I think.
So I've had the I'm gonna switch what I'm showing on the screen here. Let's see. I have had these, I think, these Beyond Meat ones.
Okay.
And they were pretty good. Everything. Is all their stuff plant-based?
Yeah, I've had this as well. I think these are cauliflower crust, the ones that we've had. I'm not positive here, but I'm pretty sure the Sicilian pizza they have is cauliflower crust. And that was what was interesting about it when I got it. Like I said, I don't think this is a bad article because I don't understand. This is not a hot new food from Expo West. This is a line of foods that's been out. They're talking about this company makes frozen pizzas. Is what basically the gist of their article is, or their.
And the one that they're talking about here is not. It's not plant-based. That's not a plant-based pizza. Okay,
we have a bad article. I guess it's on me. I didn't look at it carefully enough. I saw a list and things. It was good. We'll go through a list of things at the expo. All right, moving on. Hopefully the rest will be actually plant-based and actually new and not just frozen pizza. Yum Foods artisanal cheeses. This kind of looks cool. It looks like a block of cheese, and it's imprinted with a logo on it. I don't know if that's what really happens here with theirs or if it's just a marketing photo, but it's plant-based cheese that supposedly is really good. The brand specializes in slow churned and creamy butter, luxurious confectionery chocolate, whole food, long-aged connoisseur cheese wheels, and more. So I can't tell if all their products of this brand are plant-based or not, but these cheeses undoubtedly are. It says so right in the description. So yeah, that's good. And they also make plant-based. I'm at their website now. They make plant-based Roquefort cheese, like blue cheeses, the creamy camembert style. And they actually they don't even say style. They say creamy plant-based camembert cheese. And one says a magnificent plant-based Roquefort cheese. So they're using these. I think these are the names that you're not supposed to use if it's not, actually the real thing. But who knows? I could be wrong about that. But I'm pretty sure that you can't just say those things. So possible lawsuit there.
It looks great. Miss Jeffrey says, "Oh, I've had Yum, and it's incredible, but impossible to find."
Okay, well, that's a problem that shouldn't last for too long, right? If anything's that good, it should find distribution and people should be able to get it, even if they have to pay more for it. So hopefully we will get Yum soon, and if it's getting good press like this, then hopefully it will. I see that Vegan Stallion has said, "Oh, sorry, the camembert is unbelievable." Okay, that's good. Yeah, I would love to get that. I used to enjoy those kind of fancy cheeses now and then, and thought they were very good. Hopefully this is healthier though, these things. All right, Vegan Science says, I buy OOHB's cauliflower crusts and make my own pizzas. I don't buy them because I'm dodging carbs, but because they are vegan and good. Yeah, that makes me wonder if the thing I got from OOHB was just a plain old crust. I think it wasn't though. I think it was the Sicilian cauliflower crust. But yeah, it was really good. I really thought that was great. If I can find that again, I would buy it. All right, and we got, I think, just two more here, maybe. I don't know how to pronounce this one. Chiaviar or Chiaviar. Maybe, I think it's probably Chiaviar. Not an Italian word. They're using chia seeds and seaweed and sea salt and activated coconut charcoal, blueberry powder, lemon juice to make plant-based caviar. Texture the real thing. Looks oddly similar thanks to the chia seeds. says a little bit of a lack of flavor that could use some work, but $59.95 for
$59.95.
I mean, compared to regular caviar, that's probably a price parity, perhaps, because I think caviar is a super expensive luxury food, right?
Yeah. Have you ever had caviar?
I've never had a bite of real caviar in my life. Have you?
No, I have not either. Would you buy this for $60? Would you want it as a gift?
No, I wouldn't even want this for free. I don't think I'd eat. I mean, I'd be interested to try it, but I don't really like chia seeds very much. I don't like the mouth experience of chia seeds. They're just not very good, and I don't like seaweed at all. So no, I'm not interested in this at all.
Yeah.
You get a case of 6 for this price. So it's $10 per tub of it.
And I wonder how much is in a tub. I would love to go to a party where they were serving this up. I could have it on a little cracker like that with some vegan cream cheese of sort, or cheese spread, and then a little vegan salmon slice on there, and a little caviar, vegan caviar.
Yeah,
that sounds great.
You wouldn't want just the caviar on the cracker so you can know what it actually tastes like. You're not interested.
No, I want what's pictured. Like that looks pretty good to me.
All stuff. Okay, I didn't see what was pictured. Oh, on the package. There's no salmon
on the screen. Look at the screen.
Oh,
that salmon. Oh, yeah, it's like a lot.
Sorry, I was looking at the picture. You're right. That has a bunch of stuff on there, including something that looks like a plant-based salmon thing.
Yeah, I would try that. I'm not paying $60 for it though.
It's for 6 tubs. It's $10.
I know, but what if it's no good? Like, when am I going to ever eat caviar? I'm just going to sit around eating caviar at my house.
Right. Yeah, I don't know. It seems like something we didn't really need. We don't need to have that.
Here, Vegan Italian. We got some insider info here. It says, I've been getting some seaweed-based caviar from Denmark. Never tried caviar, so I have no basis for comparison.
Okay.
Interesting.
What is grocery outlet that Vegan Italian keeps mentioning? I've never heard of that place.
I don't know. But she clarifies that it was made in Denmark. She doesn't go there.
He, isn't it? I think he's a he. Vegan Italian is a he. Or they. Who knows? Vegan Italian, tell us what we should call you. I think, doesn't stallion mean male horse? Yeah. An uncastrated adult male horse, no less. All right. The last one, I think it's the last one. Macalat. Oh, this is like Monica makes in Friends. She has that food company, and she makes something they called Mocklet. It's like chocolate, but it's Mocklet. And it was like this joke. Nobody wanted it. But now there's a company that's called Macalat. Oh, I think they're not going for mock. They're going for maca. Does it have maca in it? I can't actually tell that it does. It just says Macalat. Macalat. They're saying the confection world is poised to change forever with Macalat's sweet dark chocolate. It's a bitter-free 70% sweet dark chocolate, 0 sugar, 0 net carbs, certified organic, super decadent. Wow. Okay. And fermented mushroom extract. So 0 sugar. I don't know about that. That seems like a concern for me when it comes to chocolate. But it's also bitter-free somehow. So how do they do that?
It does have maca in it. Okay.
Oh, it has lucuma, which is a sweetener.
Peruvian cacao.
Erythritol.
Erythritol.
That's an alternative sweetener as well.
Lucuma.
Lucuma is a sweetener. That's actually a pretty good tasting sweetener.
Pink salt. Monk fruit extract. That's
more sweetener.
Maca. Vanilla bean. Sunflower lectin.
Okay. Well, I don't know. It just seems like it's going to taste like fake sweeteners to me. But maybe not. If it did, maybe they wouldn't be charging so much for it, and it wouldn't be at Expo West. So hopefully not. Hopefully it's better than I would guess. So yeah, I guess now I know why Matt Tolman came back and said there was nothing new and interesting at Expo West, because that really wasn't very innovative, interesting foods to me. I mean, maybe we're just on the cusp of the really, mind-blowing new cultivated meat and whatever else, the precision fermentation, 3D printing boom that maybe next Expo West will be very different.
That's right. I don't know. Clean label. That's big, I guess.
Yeah, it is big. And yeah, I mean, I guess the cleaner the labels, the less need we have for a place like Expo West, because people might just start eating like actual fruits and vegetables again. and then we don't need this.
What if like bananas had a stand at Expo West?
Yeah, I've never really thought about this before. I've never had any interest in going to Expo West, and I think this is why. I don't think I'm just not really. Not that I'm not the market, because if I find a good one of these things now and then, I'll buy it. But I just don't really like most of these foods, these fake things. I don't mean fake things. These things that are like done up supposed health foods where they're loaded with, lucuma extract and monk fruit and maca. Like I just don't think it's good. Like just eat good old fruits and vegetables, beans, nuts, seeds, grains. Good enough. Don't eat all the superfoods. In my opinion.
Pizza.
Taco Bell now and then. When your wife goes away, yeah, you do those things. But normally you don't. I don't know.
Yeah.
What do you think, Doug?
I don't feel that strongly about it at all. I think it's great that this stuff exists. I think that the market for something like a alternative chocolate bar is probably very small. But
yeah,
I think
because there already is plenty of vegan bars. This is like superfood chocolate, no sugar, I guess.
Mm-hmm. But I think like the poached vegan eggs or the vegan caviar, like I'm not going to go out and search and hunt those things down, but I'm kind of glad they exist because who knows what that could mean for vegan brunch menus in the future or whatever.
Yeah, but it's part of this whole movement that has taken plant-based diet from good old plants to all this fancy mock food and expensive packaged, kind of stuff.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I know these particular foods, they're not the problem per se. The way, plant-based burgers and all that might be a little bit more the problem. But this stuff, I don't know. It's just part of it to me. And not that I don't like it. Not that I wouldn't eat it here and there. Like I said, like at a party, whatever. Sure, interesting to try the things. But I don't know. I'm gonna protest Expo West next year and go out there and put my feet in concrete blocks.
Okay. Sounds like good use of time.
All right. Well, we're done kind of early. I thought we'd talk a little bit more about those products, but we didn't. So what else, Doug? You got anything else before we sign off? Again, reminder to everyone, we do have this afternoon show tomorrow, 1:00. It's plant-based morning show for the West Coast. It's still morning out there at 1:00 Eastern time. So if you're a West Coaster,
Isabel will be on.
Isabel will be on. Not sure about Matt, but we'll do another plant-based morning show format tomorrow and see how that goes. I would like for that to be I hope that's what it turns into, because I think it'd be fun to have an alternate style show or alternate show of this, a little bit different, but same basic idea.
Yeah. And thanks to everyone who has sent in links and things like that into the Discord. That helped us out yesterday and might help us out in the future. Yep. And I just want to give a shout out to Britters who followed through and sent us a picture of her tattoo. So Matt, you gotta get in there and check out her Van Gogh.
Reason to do it. Good. All right. Great. Well, thank you, Britters. Thank you everyone for showing up and participating. I don't have anything else. Doug, and you?
Nope, that's it.
Okay, good.
Thanks everybody. We'll see you tomorrow.